Hello guys, welcome back to Patrick TV GH. This is your savings tutor, Mr. Patrick Ban, coming your way with another edition on this wonderful channel. This is Ghana's #1 YouTube financial channel. We discuss everything money and pension, retirement, business. Today we are going to have an interaction with Pensions Alliance Trust on one of their most selling products, which they call Penadopt. I believe it's going to be beneficial to you, my viewer. So don't rush, just relax as you prepare to take an in-depth understanding of what Penadopt actually means. But before we do that, we want to take a short commercial break from Pensions Alliance Trust, the best private pension house in Ghana. I have my pensions with them. It's not just for fun. I do business with them. I know the kind of returns they give me on my pension that I'm running with them, and it's a product that I also want to sell to you, my viewer. So let's just take a short commercial break on what they stand for, what they do, the product that they have. Afterwards, we'll come back to the studio and delve into their product, Penadopt. I'll be right back.
Have you heard about Pensure?
Pensure is a hospitalization benefit, disability and life insurance benefits package underwritten by Allianz Life Insurance for Pensions Alliance Trust, or PAT.
As a contributor to PAT, you get to enjoy Pensure for free as your contribution accumulates under the Tier 3 and Inindasu Wealth Builder Pension Scheme. This hospitalization benefit, disability and life insurance cover enhances your family's financial security. So what are you waiting for? Join Pensions Alliance Trust today and enjoy these free benefits too. Pensure, your financial security enhanced.
To sign up, call us on 0302 775 349 or 0501 553 839.
Email us at clientservice@pensionsalliancetrust.com or use the web portal on our website www.pensionsalliancetrust.com. Alternatively, you can reach us on any of our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Pensions Alliance Trust is available on your phone through the PAT app on both Android and iOS. Terms and conditions apply. Pensions Alliance Trust, securing your future.
Welcome back from the commercial break. Before we went on the commercial break, I was telling you about the product that we are going to discuss from Pensions Alliance Trust today, which is Penadopt. I'm blessed to have in the studio with me today Martina Dafo, who is the manager business acquisition and strategy at Pensions Alliance Trust, who is going to walk us through what Penadopt actually means and how it can benefit you and I. Martina, you're welcome to Patrick TV GH.
Thank you so much, Patrick.
How is the family doing?
Oh, by God's grace, they are doing very well. And yours?
You're also managing by the grace of God. How is Pensions Alliance Trust?
Oh, we are doing pretty well. We are in the business of securing the future of our contributors at large. Pensions Alliance Trust was licensed in 2010 by the National Pension Regulatory Authority, and its mandate is to manage the mandatory Tier 2 pensions, the voluntary Tier 3 pensions, personal pensions, and we have also created another product called the Penadopt, which is also managed under the Tier 3 pension scheme. Okay,
so since you have pushed me to Penadopt, perhaps someone may not have even heard of the name before, Penadopt. So what is really Penadopt and how does it benefit my viewers, myself, and everyone watching, whether you are in Ghana or outside the country?
Great. We love to be innovative. So the word Penadopt, as you hear, pension and adoption. So it's a financial product which take the conception of pension and adoption to lessen the financial burden of our contributors. You and I have a family. We have children, we have relatives. So as you are planning towards your retirement, we shouldn't leave them behind. We should plan for these children, that relative of yours. It could be your auntie, it could be your mother, it could be your uncle, it could be a loved one that you think you care about and don't want to be a dependent on you during your retirement life.
Yeah.
So these are some of the ideas that came to mind for us to innovate this product called the Penadopt. So that
Penadopt is actually 2 words.
yeah, 2 words, pensions and adoption put together. So you adopting someone
Okay.
to contribute and save money for them towards their financial security.
Okay.
Because that child, once you give birth to, that child will grow. There will be expenses on this case. They will grow, reach the university, the SHS. You need to plan towards these emergencies and contingencies that will come along in taking care of them. That loved one who would have, as your uncle or your mother grows, there are some medical bills and other contingencies that would arise. So we need to plan towards their financial.
How does this product work? How does it work? So if I walk to Pension Alliance Trust and I tell them I want to start the Penadopt, how does it work? What are the processes around it? What should I do? And what are the benefits that people will get after they've signed up to this product?
Okay, so the Penadopt comes in 2 forms.
Okay.
We have the Early Bird Contributor Fund and we have the Save My Loved One. So the Early Bird is for children under 18 years of age. And then the Save My Loved One is for those who are 18 years and above. So if you give birth to a child, right from the beginning, we can sign up the child to the Early Bird Saver. And you can deposit either a lump sum or regular sum of contributions towards their financial needs or the goals that you have for the child, as well as the Save My Loved One too. As I said, emergencies arise, contingencies arise, the medical bills, then other expenses that may arise can also be catered for under the Save My Love Contributor Fund. So these are the 2 type of funds that we have under the Penadopt. We don't really have a cut-off point for you to disinvest the money. It depends on the goal you have for the child. So if you have a goal of saving towards their SHS or the invested, it means that you have to wait and contribute regular sums of money. You can do lump sum intermittently into the accounts for that child. So by the time they reach SHS, you have accumulated and that amount, if it's 100,000 or 200,000, we just pay a lump sum of money to you for that purpose.
Okay, so I actually asked this question because some product that I know of, if you want to withdraw or disinvest at some point, then there are some charges. So you are looking at that and saying, okay, should I go for a fixed duration or I should go for a product that I can always withdraw at any point in time? So this one, is it something that at any point in time, if I want to, go into the fund for that purpose, I can go in without any charge, or there are some charges that we need to know?
There are absolutely no charge. So whatever you have accumulated plus interest is what we pay to you. There are no charges to it, yes. Because we always make sure that we have available liquidity to cater for emergency needs for our contributors. And because we do prudent investments, we are not supposed to go into the market to cut losses and tell you that, okay, because we do not have to go into the market to cut losses because of the prudent investment decisions that we have made towards the investment of the funds. So your funds are secured. We pay you absolutely what you have earned, your interest plus your principal. If it's a 1 million Ghana cedis you've accumulated, we pay everything to you without any charge.
So we are in 2022. Can you give us an idea of the average returns that people are earning on Penadopt?
Okay, great. So we manage Penadopt under our Tier 3 schemes.
Okay.
Yes, and we have different allocation guidelines which have been set by the NPRA.
Okay.
Yes, but because of the fund manager skills that our fund managers possess, we are able to take prudent decision, make sure that we optimize returns on the contributors' fund for them. So we are always outperforming the market. Okay, we've benchmarked our returns against the government securities, but we've often made between 3 to 6 basic points above the market returns.
So if I'm to look at that at the moment, we have government 91, they're around 20% currently. So it means we are talking about 23 to 26%.
Yes, so historically,
annually.
historically we have done between 23 to 26% on our investments.
Okay, so one of the things that when it comes to this kind of pension schemes is the issue of accountability and transparency. People want to be sure that their monies are being accounted for and the returns that are being promised are what they are indeed getting. What measures can you give to our viewers or have been put in place by Pension Alliance Trust to ensure that, okay, we are meeting our customers when it comes to transparency and accountability? Because that is what the financial space is all about. It's about trust.
Exactly.
So how are you guys able to manage that?
Okay, so this business is 100% regulated by governments under the supervision of the National Pension Regulatory Authority. They are service providers to ensure transparency and accountability. So we have the fund managers, we have the custodians, we as the corporate trustee, and then the bigger umbrella, which is the National Pension Regulatory Authority, to ensure that contributors' funds are being protected and are being invested right. So the custodian bank takes care of the overall protection of the funds.
So let's say Bank A is custodian bank.
Yes, so we have different custodian banks for our schemes, which is the Tier 2, Tier 3, the Penadopt. Yes, so the custodian bank protects the funds. So the funds are held under the custodian bank. And these custodian banks are regulated by the Bank of Ghana and also the National Pension Regulatory Authority. And we have the fund managers who are in charge of investing the funds. And they are also being regulated by the Security and Exchange Commission as well as the NPRA. So there's a double protection here. And then the NPRA also ensures that they do their on-site and off-site visits every quarter to make sure that the funds are being invested well. There are no diversions of funds to make sure that the funds accumulate the optimized returns. Yes, so it's a highly regulated industry. So funds cannot be easily lost because there's always a check.
So there hasn't been any point in time where customers walk to your office, they wanted to liquidate, and you have to turn them away because you are having some liquidity challenge?
Never. We have never encountered. Not to brag, but looking at what is going on in the financial sector about the debt exchange program, we are one of the trustees who have not marked their returns against market. So when you call for your money, because we're always making sure we have 2 actuaries in our house, we have the financial analyst in our house to make sure that the inherent risk, we identify them early on the portfolios so that we don't lose returns on the investment. So we've never had any case. In fact, when we make sure that there's liquidity available.
I'm happy. You know why I'm happy?
Tell me.
Because I have my funds with you.
Oh.
So this gives me comfort and gives comfort to my viewers.
Sure.
In wrapping up, what will be your final word? What will you tell people when it comes to Penadopt? Why should they come and invest with Pension Alliance Trust and get this product to support their family? Your final words.
Okay, great. So as you plan for your own personal pension, let's think about the relatives, that loved one that we have. Let's think about them because contingencies would definitely arise. Emergencies would definitely arise. So when it arises, how prepared have you planned towards it? So Penadopt is a great way, on a secure and reliable way of saving money for your children and that of your relatives. So our advice, I designed a great option, sign it up and you won't regret it. When there's emergency arise, that contingency arise, Penadopt is there to support you in that regard.
Okay, so before you go, if someone is interested and they want to call Pension Alliance Trust and talk about Penadopt, what number should they call?
Okay, so they can call 055-6590-401 and we will sort you out.
Again, can we get the number again? We're running a bit fast.
055-6590-401.
Thank you very much, Martina.
Thank you so
Viewers,
much.
once again, we've come your way for another educative session. Today we're talking about your self-financial plan and adopting your children, a relative that when something happens to them, it will really affect your finances. It's not enough for you to just plan for yourself, invest into your own life and leave out your other relatives when you have to now go and disinvest that money you have accumulated just to support them when they are in need. So it's better you adopt them now, and that's the whole concept of Penadopt. And this is actually a product that you won't find on the market from anyone except Pension Alliance Trust. I believe you have enjoyed and you have learned something today. As we always do, kindly subscribe to our channel, Patrick TV G8, if the first time you are watching us, and share the link with others to also help them build up their financial wealth. That's what we do on this channel. And I've been your lead facilitator, Patrick Bankwa, coming your way again on this channel. We'll meet next time on this channel to talk about something else.